Hello everyone, it's Peter, your personal face exercise coach from Facerobics. Today I have the next exercise for Series 5 for you, and stay with me and I'll be back soon. Hello everyone, thanks so much for coming by today. I do have the next exercise for Series 5. Now this is a lower eye exercise that I have created for Series 5, and I had created this because when I smile I get all these crinkles around my eyes, and I know that that's going to always be there, and I know they're sort of there because they're there, and I know the only way to get rid of those fully when I smile is to use injections. Now, you know that I don't use injections. It's not my personal preference. I don't have any problem with anybody who does use injections, of course, but it's my personal preference not to. But what I have been trying to do is just to tone up the muscles a little bit in this area so that they're not so pronounced when I smile. So that's really what I'm trying to do. So we've learned the eye exercise, this one, the new one. Now we're going to be using an under eye exercise. Now for this exercise, I want you to use this part of your thumb and sort of down along your thumb. Now we're going to be using the press and plant technique. So after you see this video, if you haven't watched the press and plant technique or the other techniques, here's a playlist that's got all of those techniques in it that you can use to help you with your facial exercise. So here's a playlist, just go and watch that afterwards and it will help you understand how things work. So what we're doing is using the press and plant technique with this area of our face. Now we cover all the way along our cheekbone, okay? And this part of your finger goes right into the socket, and you can see where the part of the thumb down the bottom fits. Now it fits perfectly, by the way, so if you slide it up it'll go into a spot where it fits, and that's sort of, you can just snuggle it in. Now you have to use this when you're doing this part, you're sort of using this part to isolate all those muscles, and you're pressing. So you press firmly, and all you do is use your cheek muscles and lift those cheek muscles. Now also to lift the cheek muscles, what you're doing is like a squint. So I'm quite used to squinting because I wear glasses and I have quite bad eyesight, but obviously I've got contacts on at the moment, but I do have quite bad eyesight. So when I don't have my glasses, I'm always squinting like this, trying to see, but even the squint doesn't help me anymore because I've got even worse. But anyway, I used to squint a lot. So it's this action that you're doing, okay? You're squinting. Now, when you're squinting, a lot of times it's attached to an emotion, and I'd like you to, if you're finding it hard to do that feeling, think of maybe when someone has said to you something that you can't believe they've said it, okay? Because all of our muscle movements are all attached to emotion, okay? They're all attached to feeling. And if you cannot get the exercises right, try to attach a feeling to them, and then you'll get them. It's quite interesting how that works. But anyway, so if you can't get this, because I have met people who can't squint, so what you do is think about someone who said something to you that you think is incredibly stupid, okay? So somebody has said something incredibly stupid, and what do? You go, what? Are you kidding me? Okay, so that's the emotion. What? Like that. Okay, so that's what underneath your hands, that's the motion that you're doing. But because you've got your hands and you're pressing and planting, you can do it quite firmly. Now, the rest of the cheek muscles should be, this part of your palm should be resting on the cheek muscles, and that will also help isolate those muscles, okay? So what I'm attempting to do is I'm pressing and planting along this top muscle, which is the zygomaticus muscle. There's a zygomaticus major and minor, and they are these muscles here on Dorian. Look at his face. Dorian here, these are the zygomaticus muscles, major and minor. And these are the muscles that actually help you smile. They're attached to the orbicularis oris, which is a very strong muscle that all the other muscles around your mouth are attached to. All around here, they're all attached to this muscle. So this is the zygomaticus major and minor, and they are the muscles that actually move your cheeks. But the motion is initiated from the orbicularis oris because they're attached to that. Okay, you have to move that to get the others going. So when you do this, you're just very subtly moving the whole muscle. And I can actually feel it moving from here as well. You see it? It's moving. So this is a very good very good exercise, because once one of the muscles is isolated, the other one can exercise strongly. Okay, so what they're doing is they're actually exercising quite strongly, and once these muscles do start to build, what happens is that subtly it stretches the skin across the muscle, and that's why the wrinkles appear that they're not there, that disappear, because the actual muscle is building, is growing subtly, and the skin is stretching subtly over. And this is how subtle it is. This is truly how subtle it is. So these little muscles, once you get them nice and toned, they will help the skin stretch over them, and it will make them look amazing. With the Exercise Along With Me series, for people who do not have access to the gym or are not going into the gym, here is a link to how to practice the series. So we've got how to practice a series, and we've got the exercises that you do in the series and how to practice it. So if you go to that link after the video, have a read of it and just apply all of these series, the routine that I'm creating, apply it to how to practice the program. So it's very easy. So all you do is, for those of you who are not going to be in the gym, who do not have the Exercise Along With Me series that I actually do along with you, you've got a playlist. Just learn the exercises as you would normally, put them in the same routine, in the same the same sequence that I've got them, and just start doing them once you learn it, as if you were doing the Exercise Along With Me series, because that is the routine for series 5. Alright guys, I hope that's helped you today. Please do remember to subscribe to the channel. Also, please do have a think about subscribing to the membership, the premium membership gym, because you will get more access to me in that gym, and you have many more chances of your success with your facial exercises. So it's incredibly affordable if you are interested in doing something like that. Also, please do remember to like my videos, because liking the videos helps me go up into the world of YouTube. And also, I do have an Instagram account that I'd love you all to go and have a look at. Follow me on that. I would love to see you there, because you'll see me in my natural environment around my home, and I want you to see that. Sometimes I do little videos as I'm walking around, and all sorts of things. So you'll just see me in my more natural environment and my more natural state than sitting in front of the lights on the video. Alright guys, well, you have a lovely day wherever you are in the world, and I'll see you next time. Bye.